Dog meat. Come on, boy. It's time to go.
One of the traders stealing food. Turned him loose outside.
Ain't no
the
one
gate.
sad about coke.
Then I got in a little extra target. Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And ain't smart to go laughing about it.
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves. If you're wearing a collar,
Hey.
it's because you asked for it.
How you doing, buddy?
No one's a slave that don't want
Hey,
it.
boy. You know any tricks?
Welcome to the nest, boss.
Hey.
We was wondering
Over here.
when you'd make it down.
How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me?
Mason's been waiting for you.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at. Tell me, you have to wait in a long line to see me.
No. I'll work at it.
Exactly. Most can handle their own shit without bothering me about it. Do you need help finding your place here?
No. I can handle it.
There's plenty of collars and pins if you can. Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this overboss thing.
We're all in this together. This can be good for everyone.
Yeah, sure, boss. We're gonna be one big happy family. Name's Mason. Pax Alpha. This here's our side of town. You might be overboss for now, but I'm the boss of the pack. And it'll stay that way. As long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
Let's work together, Mason. Yeah, I'm not interested in ruining the gig.
If that ain't a lie, then things might end up all right between us. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. But Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
Don't worry. Gage knew what he was doing.
Jury's still out on that, but ain't likely you're gonna be any worse than Coulter. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. Things were good in the beginning. But that was a year ago.
Right. Things could be worse.
No, sure this place beats... Hey, no, things were going...
You can trust me. I'll be a good leader.
No offense, but you just... Look, let's...
I intend to treat all the gangs equally.
No two things in this world that's truly equal, boss. Everything has its place. One gang is gonna end up on top, and one on the bottom. It's a simple law of nature. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here. Get the zoo in order. If you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Easy keeping it. We all do our part.
Plenty of collars in the kennels. Now that I get a closer look at you, I'm not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
We're all in this together.
Yeah, we're gonna name this here. You might, long as
Let's work together, Mason.
if that. Look, just
I have big plans for this place.
maybe we don't get it, but that
Things could be worse. Trust me. Sure.
sure. Ain't no things would.
You can trust me.
No offense.
We intend to treat all the gangs equally.
Ain't no one gang is gonna end it. One is always if you're ever loyalty is a two ways.
If you ain't standing out,
If you're wearing a collar, rat. No one's a slave.
some kind of death wish? Oh, it's you.
Sorry, Max. All anyone's turned up so far.
This is a vault dweller.
Or iced the vault dweller.
You can go. Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown. I guess we can take some solid. I want to know.
Regret, I guess. I did.
You'd be the only...
Agreed. Not going. Regardless, I suppose we can only. I'm Mags. This is my.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-cons, you'll come down because we're
Happiness?
Nope.
caps. This place was built. We only joined, though by.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our...
And that means if and that we're.
My goal is to use.
Well, it's a fun.
So, and if you think, and we'll all be.
Should be a couple odd jobs available. Talking Max.
Overboss, Making trouble?
Nisha really only has one rule around here. If you come across an entomologist crazy.
Right? Hey, asshole, you're listening to Raider Radio. Hey, little announcement for you idiots out there. We got a new overboss and all, but we're still stuck with the best culture left. That's it. This one ain't about me. It's about this friend that I have, who is not me.
Paige must have pulled a few strings if someone like you is in charge now.
Hey, it's your main man, Red Eye here, sending out some big congratulations. Coulter is toast. He's worm food. Not only did someone survive the gauntlet, but he took on Coulter and won. I already
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
agreement between Gage and the gangs to see whoever took down Coulter would take his place. You believe that? I didn't vote for this guy. How come he gets to be overboss? I mean, I'm looking for somebody. Hey, asshole! You're listening to Raider Radio. I have a note here from Mags.
Don't fight it.
Something's up.
Yeah,
Sure, you can jump the name Sierra. I'd travel, maybe.
yeah.
Really? That's... You just... Well,
I could help you.
Oh, no.
I'll keep your secret.
Well... I guess you... I collect...
Uh-huh.
But these aren't just ordinary.
Uh-huh. Brad Burton, I remember.
Exactly. So,
Uh-huh.
each image has... Now I know what...
Right.
Well, that formula was one of the great mysteries of the... If you could...
Sure, why not?
Good point. I'll give you my... Just track down the... I'm an expert.
Sure.
Happy hunting.
Well, what are we here? You ain't got a... I'm going to make this hurt.
can't believe it. You killed the raiders. All of them. I have to ask, why?
Raiders steal and kill without remorse. They don't deserve to live.
Can't argue with that. If you ask me, they've had it coming for a long time.
I've thought about this day for a long time. Dreamed about it, really. Though I never thought I'd see that dream come true. Now that it has, I'm left with a question that I don't know the answer to. What happens next?
Well, you're free now. You can do anything you want.
Freedom. I never appreciated that word as much as I do right now. You know, I think we should keep... Before you go, there's one last... Wherever the road takes you. Now, if you'll...
Sure.
Long ways. This place.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
Nothing else right now. Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy. Project log? Radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with...
Nothing but static.
Ohm's Law. Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad. Hello? Testing? Project Log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project Log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head into the city.
Excuse me, Mrs. Nakano.
Did you have more questions about Kasumi?
You and your husband. Uh-huh.
But Kenji still... Maybe because it's more...
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
No, it's nothing.
Every detail is important.
No, it's nothing.
Tell me more about this radio.
I remember... We're pretty isolated.
Sure. Every detail is important.
No, it's nothing.
Enough. Nothing else right now. Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
No, it's nothing.
Nothing else right now. Excuse me, Mrs. Nakano.
Did you have more questions about Kasumi?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
No, it's nothing.
Nothing else right now.
project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went.
She went that... There's no time to...
Wait. Did you find out why she left?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she...
Your
daughter made contact.
What? That's...
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave...
Sure. Maybe your daughter is just confused.
Oh, God. Does she even think...
This is what I was... You have to get to Far Harbor.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Done a heck of a job.
All right. I want you to take charge of a recovery. The Brotherhood has been monitoring. We've dispatched a number of the previous team.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Sure.
They knew the risk. Your orders are...
Understood.
Monitor your rate. Acquire a signal. That's all.
Yes, Sentinel?
Are synths still a threat?
Though the Institute has been, even with their command structure. Do you have any other questions?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well. Then I suggest you return to your duties.
Control systems are reporting back up.
Adjusting internal balance. Net pressure. Green lights are...
I have a situation I need to report.
Proceed.
There are rumors about some kind of safe haven.
It's not enough that we have to root them out here. Now we need confirmation, not rumors or...
You can count on me.
Very good. Bring me something action.
Institute's fall be a lesson to anyone who risks tampering with our humanity.
Excuse me.
We may have liberated the Commonwealth, but our job is far from over.